Hi guys, let's start part number 3 of test number 32 of UPSC 2021 Prelims test series from Vision IAS. Now let's come to question number 51. Consider the following statements regarding tribunals. Number 1. The 44th Amendment Act provided for the setting up of administrative tribunals at the union and state levels. This is incorrect. It is not 44th Amendment, but it is 42nd Amendment Act. So the provision for setting up administration tribunals at the union and state levels has been made in Part 14A of the Constitution by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. Central Administrative Tribunal, that is CAT, set up under Article 323A, exercises original jurisdiction in relation to recruitment and all service matters of public servants covered by it. This is correct. Statement 3. The CAT can't adjudicate on cases involving members in the government services except those in defense forces and officers and servants of the Supreme Court. This is incorrect. There should be one more included, that is the secretarial staff of the Parliament. The CAT can adjudicate on cases involving members in the government services except those in defense forces, officers and servants of the Supreme Court, and the secretarial staff of the Parliament. So the secretarial staff of the Parliament is missing. So statement 3 is incorrect. Which of these statements given above is or are not correct? So the incorrect statement is 1 and 3. So option number C, 1 and 3 only. This is the right answer. Question number 52. In the context of social reforms in the 19th century, consider the following statements with reference to D.K. Karve and K.V. Pantulu. Number 1. Both the social reformers were active in leading the cause of widow remarriage in the Bombay Presidency. This is incorrect. Both of them were not from Bombay Presidency. K.V. Pantulu was a social reformer and writer from the Madras Presidency. So K.V. Pantulu, he was from Madras Presidency, and D.K. Karve was from Bombay Presidency. So he was from Bombay Presidency. Statement 2. In a bid to further their social beliefs, D.K. Karve started the weekly Satya Prakash in 1852, while K.V. Pantulu himself married a widow. This is incorrect. So, Karsondas Mulji, who started the Satya Prakash in Gujarati in 1852 to advocate widow remarriage. So it was not D.K. Karve, but it was Karsondas Mulji who started Satya Prakash Weekly. And it was not K.V. Pantulu who married a widow, but it was Karve who himself married a widow in 1893. So statement 2 is incorrect. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option D, that is neither 1 nor 2. Now let's come to question number 53. Which of the following animal species benefits from wildfires? So there are some animal species who benefits from wildfires. They get food because of the wildfire, or they get a nesting area because of the wildfire. So the first one is black-bucked woodpecker. This is correct. They benefit from the wildfire. Number 2, Garner blue butterfly caterpillar. This is also correct. Number 3, lead beaters possum squirrel. This is also correct. All three of them, they benefit from wildfires. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The correct answer is option D. That is 1, 2 and 3. Now let's come to question number 54. Consider the following statements about helium in India. Number 1. India has maximum reserves of helium in the Dharwad Plateau. This is incorrect. India's Raj Mahal volcanic basin in Jharkhand is the storehouse of helium trapped for billions of years since the very birth of Earth from the Sun. So it is not Dharwad Plateau, but it is Raj Mahal volcanic basins, which is there in Jharkhand. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. Almost half of the demand of helium in India is met by imports from China. This is incorrect. India imports helium for its needs, and in which the major chunk is from the USA. So it is not from China, but it is from USA. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option D. That is neither 1 nor 2. Question number 55. Consider the following statements with respect to ultraviolet germicidal radiation, that is UVGI technology. Statement 1. It uses shortwave ultraviolet C light to kill or inactivate microbes by damaging their DNA. This is correct. They use shortwave ultraviolet C lights. Number 2. Low pressure mercury discharge lamps are commonly used in UVGI applications. This is correct. Statement 3. UVGI is not effective against virus cleansing. This is incorrect. They are effective against virus cleansing. UVC radiation can destroy the outer protein coating of the virus. However, direct exposure of UVC radiation to virus is required. So statement 3 is incorrect. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option B. That is 1 and 2 only. Now let's come to question number 56. Consider the following statements in the context of the evolution of the Mughal paintings. Statement 1. Babur acquired the services of Abdus Samad and Mir Said Ali as a painter in his court. This is incorrect. It was not Babur, but it was Humayun. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. The period under Akbar witnessed a transformation from popular art to court art. This is correct. So there was a transformation from popular art to court art. This is correct. Statement 3. Shah Jahan promoted a naturalistic element in the Mughal paintings. This is incorrect. It was not Shah Jahan, but it was Jahangir. So Jahangir made the Mughal painting reach its zenith. He was a naturalist and preferred flora and fauna in paintings, while Shah Jahan liked to create artificial elements in the paintings. So naturalistic element was promoted by Jahangir and not Shah Jahan. So number 3 is incorrect. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option number C, that is 2 only. Now let's come to next question, that is question number 57. Which of the following correctly explains the space brick? Option A. Small brick shape, ready to eat foodstuff for astronauts in International Space Station, that is ISS. This is incorrect. Option B. A newly discovered brick shaped asteroid near Earth orbit. This is incorrect. Number C. A future starship designed for Mars Orbiter Mission 2, that is Mangalyaan 2. This is also incorrect. Option D. A brick made out of lunar soil. So this is correct. So a brick made out of lunar soil. So option D is the correct answer. Now let's come to question number 58. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. A registered, recognized political party cannot be deregistered by the Election Commission of India. This is incorrect. They can be deregistered. So they can be deregistered by the Election Commission, that is ECI. So they can be decommissioned by the Election Commission of India. So they can be decommissioned under 3 circumstances. The first one is where a political party obtained registration by fraud. Number 2, if it is declared illegal by central government. And number 3, they can be deregistered if a party amends its internal constitution and notifies the Election Commission that it can no longer abide by the Indian Constitution. So under these 3 circumstances, the Election Commission of India can deregister they can deregister a registered recognized political party. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. A registered, unrecognized political party is not entitled to receive public donations. This is incorrect. They can receive public donations. So there is no bar on receiving donations by registered, unrecognized political parties. So statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 3. A candidate can be a proposer of another candidate from the opposition party. This is correct. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? So the correct answer is option C. That is 3 only. Now let's come to question number 59. What is the application of zinc finger nucleases, that is ZFN, that is zinc finger nucleases technology? Option A, reproductive cloning of animals. This is incorrect. Option C, manufacturing of biofertilizers rich in zinc micronutrient. This is incorrect. Option D, treatment of Japanese encephalitis. This is also incorrect. Option B, gene editing. This is correct. So ZFN's technology. So this is being used for gene editing. Which of the following statements is or are correct regarding chromosomes? Option 1, Statement 1. The nucleus of organisms contain chromosomes. Yes, the nucleus of organisms contains chromosomes. Number 2. Chromosomes contain information for inheritance. Yes, chromosome contains genes. This is correct. Number 3. Chromosomes are composed of DNA and protein. This is also correct. They are composed of DNA and protein. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The correct answer is option number D, that is 1, 2, and 3. Question number 61. Consider the following statements regarding National Cadet Corps, that is NCC. Statement 1. It is a part of military activity to develop leadership and ideals of selfless service amongst the youth of the country. This is incorrect. It is not a military activity. So NCC program is a part of the educational activity and not a military activity. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. It is open only for the school and college going male students. This is incorrect. It is not only for school and college going male students. It is open for females and now it is open to transgenders also. NCC is open to all regular students of schools and colleges on the voluntary basis. So statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 3. It is dealt by Ministry of Education in all the states. This is correct. The Ministry of Defense deals with NCC at the national level. So for the national level, Ministry of Defense deals with NCC. The Ministry of Education deals with NCC in all states. And for the states, it is dealt by Ministry of Education. So statement 3 is correct. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option C, that is 3 only. Now let's come to question number 62. He was a saint, poet, and singer during the Vijayanagara Empire. He was a follower of the Haridas tradition. He is regarded as the father of Carnatic music. He has written around lakhs of devotional songs in Kannada known as kirtans, touching the local issues and traditions of South India. Who among the following is being described in the above passage? Option A, Tyagaraja. This is incorrect. Option B, Alasani Pedana. So Alasani Pedana. This is incorrect. Option D, Vyasa Tirtha. This is also incorrect. Option C, Purandar Das. This is correct. So the correct answer is Purandar Das. Now let's come to next question. Question number 63. The theatrical festival is celebrated in the district famous for the confluence of the rivers Alagnanda and Mandakini. The festival is celebrated usually on the auspicious day of Sankranti in the month of Baisakh. The theatre is conducted as an offering to the village deity Bhumiyal Devta. It is a part of the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity under UNESCO. Which of the following festivals is being referred to in the passage given above? Number option A, Bhitoli, this is incorrect. Option C, Bhand Patthar, this is also incorrect. Option D, Daskatya, this is incorrect. Option B, Raman, so this is the correct answer. Raman. Raman. Now let's come to next question. That is question number 64. Consider the following statements regarding electoral bonds. Now let's come to statement 1. It is an interest-free financial instrument for making donations to political parties. This is correct. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2. All political parties registered under Section 29A of the Representation of People Act 1951 are eligible to receive donations through electoral bonds. This is incorrect. Only the political parties registered under Section 29A of the Representation of the People Act 1951 and which secured not less than 1% of the votes polled in the last general election to the Lok Sabha or the Legislative Assembly of the state shall be eligible to receive the electoral bonds. So it is not all political parties. So statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 3. Electoral bonds can be traded on stock exchanges. This is incorrect. No, they cannot be traded. Electoral bonds cannot be traded on stock exchanges. They cannot be used as collateral for loans. They are available only in physical form. So statement 3 is incorrect. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option A, that is 1 only. Now let's come to question number 65. Consider the following statements with reference to debt sustainability. Statement 1. A positive interest growth rate differential, that is IRDG, creates an enabling environment for debt sustainability. This is incorrect. It is not an enabling one that the positive IRGD indicates. So this statement 1 is incorrect. The IRGD is the differential between interest rate and growth rate. So IRDG is the differential between interest rate and growth rate. If the IRDG is more negative. So if the IRDG is more negative, then it is easier and quicker for the government to ensure debt sustainability. If the IRGD is positive, so if the IRGD is positive, it is harder and slower for the government to ensure debt sustainability. So statement 1, it's telling that the positive interest growth rate differential creates an enabling environment. So this is incorrect. It is not an enabling environment. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. In general, over the last decade, the GDP growth rate has been higher than the interest rate in India. This is correct. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The correct answer is option B, that is 2 only. Now let's come to next question, that is question number 66. Consider the following statements regarding the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Statement 1. Statement 1. They are mined using computational means and are finite in number. This is correct. Bitcoin is mined using computational means and they are only 21. So, and there are only 21 million bitcoins that can be mined in total. So, statement 1 is correct. Statement 2. Once bought or mined, they cannot be lost. This is incorrect. They can be lost. So, Bitcoin wallet files that store the necessary private keys can be accidentally deleted, they can be lost, and they can be stolen also. So, statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 3. They are relatively stable compared to physical currencies. This is incorrect. They are not stable compared to physical currencies. Each Bitcoin will be valued higher with each passing day. The question of when to spend becomes important. This might cause spending surges, which will cause the Bitcoin economy to fluctuate. So, the Bitcoin economy will fluctuate very rapidly and unpredictably. So, statement 3 is incorrect. Statement 4. In India, they are under the regulatory control of RBI. This is incorrect. RBI does not have the legal framework to directly regulate cryptocurrencies. So, statement 4 is incorrect. Which of the statements given above is or are incorrect? So, we have to choose the incorrect statements. So, option B is the right answer. Option D is the right answer. So, 2, 3, and 4 statements are incorrect. Now, let's come to next question, that is question number 67. Statement 1. Negative yield bonds are debt instruments that offer to pay the investor a maturity amount which is lower than the purchase price of the bond. This is correct. This is the meaning of negative yield bonds. Statement 2. Investors pay interest to the borrowers to keep their money with them. This is also correct. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The correct answer is option C, that is both 1 and 2. Now let's come to question number 68. So question number 68. Recently, Karen's group. So recently, Karen's group seen in the news is related to option B, a group which emphasizes on the sustainable way of agriculture while focusing on organic produce. This is incorrect. Option C, an environmentalist group which is working on protecting the coral reef in the Pacific and Indian Ocean. This is also incorrect. Option D, a group which focuses on human development in the least developed countries, that is LDCs. This is also incorrect. Option A, and agriculture group which seeks to promote liberalization of global trade in agricultural exports. This is correct. So option A is the correct answer. Now let's come to question number 69. Recently, government has mooted the idea of a treasury single account. In this context, which of the following correctly describes a treasury single account? So option A, it is a bank account or a set of linked bank accounts through which the government transacts all its receipts and payments. This is correct. So option A is the correct answer. Now let's come to next question, that is question number 70. Which of the following protected areas are not a part of the greater Himalayan region. So it is asking not a part. Number 1, Simbalbara National Park. So Simbalbara National Park. This is incorrect. It is not a part of the greater Himalayan region. It is located in Himachal Pradesh. It is located on the foothills of the Himalayas in the Shivalik region. So number 1 is incorrect. Number 2, Pin Valley National Park. This is correct. It lies at an extension of Greater Himalayan to Trans-Himalayan. So it is a part of the Greater Himalayan. This is correct. Number 3, Hemis National Park. This is incorrect. It lies within the Karakoram West Tibetan Plateau Alpine Steppe ecoregion, which is basically a trans-Himalayan region located in Ladakh. So number 3 is incorrect. Number 4, Singalila National Park. So Singalila National Park. It is located in Darjeeling. It is located in Darjeeling district. It is the part of the Lesser Himalayas. So it is a part of the Lesser Himalayas and not the Greater Himalayas. So this is incorrect. Select the correct answer using the code given below. So it is asking not a part of the Greater Himalayan region. So the correct answer is option number D, that is 1, 3 and 4 only.